YouTube, how the fudge you doing? Hey guys, Nadeshot. Today I'm doing a brand new video on the map Slums. This is going to be a Master Division League play hardpoint match where we win by a pretty good amount and I get some pretty good kills. I string along a couple sprees. That's why I wanted to upload it. I think you guys will enjoy. As you guys know, we are on our league play grind so that we can qualify for Call of Duty XP. I talked all about this in my video from yesterday. You guys can check that out if you go to my channel and go to my previous videos. But I think we gained about 3,000 points yesterday. We went from about 10,000 to 13,000. So we're clawing our way back up the leaderboard. We need to get top 8, and that's what we're working towards. But what I want to talk to you guys about today, and this commentary is going to be about high school. But before we get into high school, we got to talk about middle school or grade school, whatever you guys want to call it. I'm not sure if you guys are from Europe, Canada, the United States. I don't know exactly what you guys call it from, but I went to a Catholic school from kindergarten through 8th grade, and then I went into a public school from freshman year to senior year. Now, a lot of people do ask me to do commentaries like this. If this is something that you guys enjoy, let me know, because I'm totally down to talk about it. If you guys didn't know, I'm 20 years old. I live in an apartment with my girlfriend right now. I went to 2 years for college. I have my associate's degree. Well, I don't have my associate's degree. I'm like 2 or 3 classes away from it because when I took a break from high school, I was right there about to get it. And I know that a bachelor's degree is what everyone wants to shoot for, but this whole video game professional thing is working out so far. I'm just going to keep doing it because nobody really ever has a chance like this or an opportunity. So I really want to put all my effort in there because school's always going to be there. It's always going to be something that's an option, viable. I was a very good student. I was in the National Honor Society, student council, all that stuff. You might think that's nerdy, but I was doing my own thing, thinking that I was going to do 4 years in college. I wanted to get into a good school, so that's why I made sure I had good grades in high school and I did well. But for me, I wasn't a loner. You guys probably have heard me talk about this before. I wasn't a loner, but I really kept to myself. I did my own thing. I had a very, very small group of friends because for me, I don't want to say I have social anxiety or I have social problems. I'm not socially awkward. I just said awkward, like pretty awkward. But I wasn't good in social situations, if that makes sense. I didn't know how to go about approaching people and making friends. And when I started working at McDonald's and when I started doing commentaries and when I started going to events and people started noticing me, that really helped me. And that helped me blossom into a person that isn't intimidated by social situations and someone who doesn't have difficulty talking to people anymore. I love talking to people now. I enjoy it so much, but when I was in grade school and high school, I had a very low self-esteem, so for me, it was difficult to talk to people, make friends, and meet new people, but I think I've kind of over that now. So when I was in grade school, I went from a Catholic school from kindergarten through 8th grade. I had one really good friend from like kindergarten to 6th grade, and then after that we stopped talking, and then I had 3 or 4 friends that I would hang out occasionally. But for me, the one thing that I loved to do was I loved to come home and play Halo 2. So video games for me were always something that I'd spend hours and hours and hours doing, and I loved it. Halo 2 was probably one of the best gaming experiences that I've ever had. The ranking system was awesome. I feel bad for anyone that didn't get to experience Halo 2. Maybe you're too young, or you just didn't pick it up, or you're a PlayStation guy. And that's probably one of my favorite stories from when I was a little kid. So it was my 13th birthday. It was coming up, and I really wanted an Xbox. I was always a PlayStation kid. I had PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, but all my friends were talking about Halo. Everybody, it was the biggest thing, biggest commodity. It was all over the news. Everyone was playing Halo, biggest media release, all this stuff. And I begged and I pleaded with my parents, like, please get me an Xbox. I want to play Halo 2 so bad. And I finally convinced my mom to let me say, like, hey, if you find an Xbox on eBay for like $100 or something for this price, we'll buy it for you. So I finally found one. I ordered the Xbox, and it actually got there on my 13th birthday. But when it got here, it didn't have a disk drive. So the guy who listed it on eBay kind of screwed me over, false advertising, and I was so depressed. It ruined my birthday. I was so upset. So then my mom and sister went to the store. They went grocery shopping, and when they got home, they were nagging me to come unload the groceries. And me being a little douchebag that I was with my birthday being ruined, I was like, well, why do I have to unload groceries? It's my birthday. I shouldn't have to do anything. That's your guys' job. If I could go back in time and whoop my own ass for some of the stuff I said, I would. But they finally coaxed me to go outside, go to the trunk, and when I opened it, there was a brand new Xbox from Best Buy. They bought it brand new with Halo 2 controllers, the works, and it's probably one of the happiest moments of my childhood. And it makes me miss my mom because, as you guys know, she passed away, and just some of the stuff she did for me when I was younger, she really gave me a great childhood, and so did my dad. And I love my parents for that. They gave me a great foundation to live my life, and not a lot of people can say that or have that. So I'm fortunate. But I guess this commentary was a little shorter than it should have been. If you guys want me to go into high school, I can. I just want to give you guys kind of a backdrop of information before I get into the high school story. Very similar to my middle school situation, just more about Call of Duty and Gears of War and competitive gaming. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, let me know. I could definitely talk about it. I enjoy talking about these things. I enjoy talking about my past. It's something that I believe everybody should, reminisce about, and how you can better yourself as a person, or how you can improve your life or your quality of life. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did, and YouTube. We'll see you, Fudgin', later.